What's Click Gamer Shine here, playing the ReZero mobile game. And finally, guys, I finally kept my promise, guys. Today we'll be covering the exclusive to Japan ReZero mobile game that is exclusive to Japan. Obviously, I just said that again, but I would say it again. Here we are on the home page with this OC character, because this is the original elf character. She's not a half elf to my knowledge. She's an original character that was created exclusively for this game. So I don't really know her name because I haven't seen any translations for the game just yet. But before we get into things, let me go ahead and go here and grab these items. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our logins because it's the login item. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab this. Let me go ahead and grab that. Oh, error not for. Okay, every time I try to grab that item, I always get an error, and it just happens every time, and I just can't do much about it. So let's go ahead into missions. Let me grab this mission thing because obviously this game is like it's basically like your standard gacha game. This game is in portrait mode instead of landscape, which is kind of annoying, which I don't like when games come out and it's in portrait mode instead of landscape. Landscape is the way to go because it's easier to edit, but portrait, they wanted to put the game in portrait mode, so this is what I'm stuck with. So just bear with it, guys. So here we go. So here we are on the home screen. You see all these buttons. You see the quiver, you see the character Subaru, you see Amelia, which she's on Rate Up, that's your gacha, and you see the Apple, which is the store which you go and you buy items, which I don't know, man. I don't know about buying items. I have never spent money on a microtransaction. That has never happened. I've never done it. I bought DLC, but I've never bought anything in a gacha game. I've never done it, and I never will. Never asked me to do that. That's heresy to me. So here we go. That is something. What the heck is this about? We're just gonna go ahead and go into that. I don't know why that popped up. So here we go. We are at the when it loads because it takes a while. This game's a little low. Okay, so this is like I would say like the story mode or mission mode. It's not the mission mode. It's like a different story mode compared to the original. Because this is like a different story mode, so I don't really know what this is. This here on the other side, on your right hand side, here is your story mode. This right here is your story mode, and this right here is like your raid / boss battle / your other mode. This is like your if you're familiar with Grand Blue Fantasy, this is like your raid mode where you fight monsters, like all kind of monsters, which I will show that off in a minute. Which that new Christmas Amelia is looking really nice, and I hope I can get Christmas Amelia because she's looking really nice. But before we do that, let's go ahead and show off battle. So this is your basic story mode. So here's my team. It's all set up. I will show you how to set up a team if you ever find yourself playing this game. So you click this, you grab a character, not Rem, because Rem is trash. Again, I'm gonna keep saying Rem is trash. I know Rem is someone's wife who, I'm sorry, but she's trash. Amelia is best girl. I don't know how you don't see that. But there you go. Say add a character. Here are in the battle mode. So here we go, battle mode. Okay, this game has a lot of errors. So we had another error. This happens a lot with the game. This has kind of been a running gag with the game. It's just every time I've recorded it, like the reason this video's taken so long is I had to re-record this 3 times. First time was the game kept crashing. Second time, the footage was out of sync, and here's the third time, and now the game doesn't want to do it again. So it's like, come on, game, I need you to show that footage. We need to show the footage, game. Come on. We're gonna wing this because that was not supposed to happen. It was just supposed to be smooth sailing, but the game said jokes on you, Shine. We're not doing that. We're not having smooth sailing today. I'm just gonna grab Subaru and let's just go. Let's go. Let's try to get another battle. Let's try to show off the battle mode again because that was not supposed to happen. That really wasn't supposed to happen, but here it is the second time. Okay, here we go. We finally got it. So here's how the battle is. Okay, why'd you slap me thing? So there's 2 things. There's the thing I just clicked off is the speed. So here's the normal battle speed. So it's going to be slow like this so I can show it off. So there he attacks. So the way you attack your opponents is like any standard gacha game. You have all these little buttons at the bottom, and you press them and they do different skills. So you can just tap them and it'll just do a regular tap like this, Roswald, or Amelia, thank you. And then there you go. And you have other characters who can do other weapons. So, you know, let's say this girl, whose name I forgot, I don't know, she was in season 2, so I couldn't remember her name. Here she can use her skill. And there you go, she used her skill to take out the foe. If you're thinking to yourself, the battle's too slow, yeah, it is too slow. So you can click this and then battle goes a little faster. So here's Frederica. Now, something you should notice about every character's last skill, so the one right here, does an animation. So Frederica, go ahead and do your animation. There's Frederica doing her animation. She's gonna punch this wolf, which I mean, she's kind of she's technically punching her own kind, but whatever. Well, they're not really the same because she's a demi-human, and this thing is probably a full monster, so it doesn't even matter. So Roswell does his thing, and he's dead. There you go. He's gone. I mean, sorry for you. I can't say that on YouTube. Hey, YouTube, he's unalived. He's not dead. He's unalived. Sorry, because you can't say dead on YouTube. So I'm gonna make Amelia use her her skill. So I can see Amelia animation because I'm an Amelia stan. I'm just gonna. I just want to preach the gospel of Amelia because Amelia is best girl, and anyone who doesn't think so can go. There's the door. Here she goes using her skill, and boom, she takes the lizard man. Ooh, why is everything always want to pop up? And the battle is basically your traditional 3 battle, so you have to fight 3 waves of enemies each wave, and then you get to the final wave and you get to take out, and then your battle's done. You know, it's your standard gacha game. First wave, 3 waves people. Second wave, 3 waves people. Last wave, 3 waves people. Take them out, you win. It's basically battle. That's just basically it. It's your basic gacha game stuff. You know, it's basic. You know. So there we go. That's done. Now that that has been completed, we can now go on to the next step. So, one interesting feature of this game is it actually has different story places that you can go. So basically, it has different, I would say it has different alternate paths depending on your choices. Now, I cannot show that off because the game is in Japanese and I don't have the translations, nor do I have the actual playthrough, because most people haven't jumped on this game and there aren't dedicated people, you know, translating the game like with Fate Grand Order or any other gacha game like Princess Connection. It doesn't have that big of a community just yet, but that does happen. You better believe I want to show that feature off. So that was the battle mode. Next thing we're going to show off is another thing, which is when you get your characters. So the icon right here, you see the flying up right here, is characters. We can go to characters, and you have these 3 buttons here. This is the one you want to focus on. Click on this. This will show you what characters you actually have. Now, as you can see, I have not a lot of characters, but a decent cast character. Here's a best girl Amelia. And it's pretty good. Now you're probably like, what are all these buttons here? Don't worry about it. So you see, this one is the first thing. This is your level up. So the level of your character, you get these papers, and you get them by battling and doing certain quests, and then you get them. And you can level up your character like this. Give that to him. Pay to fine. Boom. There. Now Amelia is at level 28. Here you also can do this other questing to rank to put her up a star. So if you want your character to go up a star, you have to get these blue crystals, which you have to get from doing another quest, which I don't have that quest available yet because I just started. This other thing here is basically, if you played games like Dragalia Lost, this is like your skill tree. So by leveling this up, it'll make your character more powerful. This is your skill tree, so I'm gonna go ahead and show it off. So we're gonna do one for Amelia. So there, Amelia's speed increase. I'd assume that's a speed increase. So there, and then another skill tree is unlocked by me doing that. So if I do it again, I can't do it again. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. You can't do it again. So same thing applies here. So when I do that, this skill tree might unlock here. It's not. Okay, it's not going to unlock. I thought it was going to. So that's that. Next thing we're going to do is show off gacha. The gacha, because the gacha is cash money, guys. So here is the gacha. Now, as you can see, there's 2 gachas here. You see the top one and the bottom one. The bottom one's kind of been there for a while, and the top one, oh, it's going to... Okay, good. I thought the game was about to crash again, because the game has a tendency to crash. The game... Look, if something I want to get across in this video, this game does crash a bit, but it's whatever. Here's another thing. I don't really care for Rim and her sister, so all I care is for Amelia, because once I have to keep saying it, Amelia is best girl, you know, it's best girl. So here we go. We have this the Restar Amelia, which I hope I can get a hold of, but the gacha rates are pretty bad in this game. You're not Genshin Impact bad or Fate Grand Order levels of bad, but they're kind of bad. So if you played those games, then you know what I mean. So we're gonna go ahead and do a 10 roll. We can do 2, so we can try to get Christmas Amelia. So let's see what we get. So something to keep in mind in this game: when you're summoning a character, the thing to look out for is when the door is rainbow colored. That is almost a guaranteed SSR. If it's gold, it's a rare, and if it's just like brown, it's just a regular. So another thing to also keep in mind is look out for is the books. So as you can see, the books here. That you can see with the books, you see there's a gold book. You see the golden books. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Okay, this here is like a crap. It's what I showed you in the previous thing when we were doing the previous battle, that thing I put on the characters when I was building the team. This is like a crap essence. It gives different skills and it gives different effects. I don't know what the effects are because again, no one's translated the game, so I have no idea what does. Here's a regular book, so there's a character. This is what a character looks like. So there's a 1-star character. And now I got this character again. I can show you what we do with duplicate characters. So that's pretty good. There's another book. There's another 1-star character. Okay, thanks. Here's a golden book. Here's a 2-star character. I didn't want this guy, the freaking thugs from episode 1 of ReZero. I didn't really ask for that. Here's the dog. There's the Magic Collection people. I didn't really ask for y'all. Character, cool. There's the old man, old swordsman dude. There's the Miss Crochet. There she is. Cats. Okay, Golden Grim. There's the other old man from episode 2, the thug old man. But you're like, why you call him a thug? No, like he is a thug. In the show, he was a thug. What do you do when you get duplicate characters? So when you're here, you can click on this again, and now you see that there's these icons on top of the characters. So you click on the icon, click on the character. Once you see that, you see this button right here. Click this, and you can feed your duplicate Amelia to this Amelia, so you can go up a little a thing. It doesn't take your character and make your character go up a rank. It just gives them, I guess, a stat increase. It's kind of like MP charge. So by doing that, this Amelia will get a stat increase. So there you go. I now have a stat increase Amelia, but she's not a star increase because I don't have the required crystals, so I can make her go up a star. I could make this Amelia a 5-star. I just need to get the proper stats. The proper items to do it. I don't have that. Unfortunately, I do not have that, and I'm going to have to try and get that later. But there you go. So there you go. Now her stars are silver now. Now she's a silver star, which is, I guess, is good. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I would love to know. You know, again, I haven't been able to find a wiki or any translation, so I have no idea. That's kind of it for the ReZero mobile game. And I didn't even get to talk about the OC character, which she appears more in the story portion, which really I don't think I can even show that off, because I don't think I can pull that off again. But so here's the OC original character for this game. I don't know her name. If I did, I tell you, I don't know who she is. I really don't know who she is. She's kind of just here. I don't even know what she even does. She's just part of the game. She's part of the game. I don't even know what's up with this character. But anyway, this has been your host, Shine0, signing goodbye, and this has been the ReZero mobile game. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot of this out. Jesus Christ, a lot of these things are gonna have to be cut out. I'm telling you, I'll make it 10 minutes. I'll figure out how to make it 10 minutes. Anyway, this has been your host, Shine0, signing up, and goodbye.